Hey Gundies, and welcome to another video. Now we are starting off a new pickup series. I've tried to do this this is the third time now we're trying to kickstart another pickup series, and this series is going to slot in nicely between the game reviews. So game reviews are going to be my main focus for this channel, where I'm going to pour all my time into it and really try and give you guys something really great and fun. But in between, I want to be able to release you guys weekly videos. So this will be something I'm going to be doing monthly. So the pickups I've got here have been for the last couple of months, but you'll get some nice little short sort of videos. It might be big depending on how many games I pick up, but nevertheless, there's going to be some fun pickup videos, and you'll get to see what I've got in my collection, what I'm adding to it. And there might be some games that you might yell out and go, hey Russ, I would love to see you review that in the future, and I'll jot that down into my list. With that being said, guys, let's jump into the first episode of new game pickups. The first game we have for the PlayStation 5, my only pickup for the PlayStation 5 this time around, is Far Cry 6. Now, I've been a huge fan of Far Cry since Far Cry 3. I really tried to get into number 2, but for some reason, put it down. But when I picked up number 3, I fell in love with it. And yes, as you play through these games, they're more or less the same. And I'm sure that Far Cry 6 is going to be very much like Far Cry 5 and Far Cry 4. But for me, I just love them. It's kind of like that sort of thing that Ubisoft does. They just do little tweaks with the story, have the same sort of similar mechanics, and throw a few new things in there. But I'm really looking forward to playing this. And price-wise, you know I love a bargain, guys. Picked this up for $25, which I thought was a real steal. Next up, guys, I'm a big fan of collections, especially when it comes to retro consoles. And I picked up Flashback Classics Volume 3. These are Atari Classics, guys. And now I have the full set. We've got Volume 1, we've got Volume 2, and Volume 3. Now, to give you guys a bit of an indication what's on here, we've got Adventure 2, Air Raiders, it's got Armored Ambush, Asteroids, we've got Atari Baseball, Atari Basketball, Atari Football. I mean, we know those sports games aren't the best. Millipede, Miniature Golf, Missile Command, just to name a few in that particular one there. And I just absolutely just love these amazing, and you're seeing the close-up photos here, guys, of these covers. Like, they're just absolutely stunning. It's just, Atari was just that era. I mean, I didn't grow up with it. I grew up with the PlayStation 1, but Atari just had those old school graphics, that design. It just always just amazes me, and I'm just so happy to now have this complete set. I doubt there'll be a part 4, but if there is, I'll definitely be picking it up. But I highly recommend picking this up, guys, or picking up all 3 volumes, if you will, because these will continue to go up in price, I feel, in the future. This next one here, I was looking for some obscure sort of JRPGs or open world RPGs. So the next lot of games you're going to see, for that matter, in that area. And this one here is Battle Chasers, and this is Night War. Now, this one is a traditional sort of RPG style game with that turn-based elements. But I just love the art style of this. It just looks absolutely amazing with those sort of like crazy, dark sort of creatures that you go up against. When I saw the gameplay for this and did a bit of research and heard a lot of other people had enjoyed this, I thought I had to pick this one up. So definitely try and pick up Battle Chasers for the PlayStation 4 if you can, guys. Now, this one I discovered, and it's basically sort of like a top-down looking adventure, hack and slash, everything you can put in between. You know, you get to do spells and that sort of thing. Demons, all that sort of goodness in there, guys. And that is Victorvern Overkill Edition. So this has a lot of included bonuses on there. And this just looks like such a fun game. You know, you're this character called Victor, who's trying to take back the place that has been overrun by all of these sort of demons and monsters and that sort of thing, and it just looks freaking awesome. So for me, I had to pick this one up. Next up, we have a turn-based tactical strategy game, and this one I discovered many years back watching my good friend MarktheMartian. He always loves getting his little plug in my videos, but well deserved, that is. And that is Wargroove. Now, I think he was playing on the Switch from memory, and I managed to find this one for $9 on AB Games, and I had to pick it up for the fact of I just love strategy games. So this will be played at some stage on my Twitch channel, and if you haven't subscribed to my Twitch channel or followed me on Twitch, that is, it's just Gundamruss Gaming, trying to get to 50 followers on the actual Twitch channel. So if you all can do me a favor and jump on there and hit follow, and let's try and get to that 50 followers today, guys. That would be super awesome. But anyway, pick up Wargroove, awesome. Don't know a huge amount about this game, but it looks scary as all fuck, and I love the anime style graphics of this. It just looks so awesome, and that is White Day. And I believe there's a second title coming out shortly. I think I saw something when I was looking up this game earlier in the week. But I've heard a lot of good things about this. If you've played it, let me know. And I just can't wait to, at some stage, when I get through a lot of my backlog at the moment, to pick this one up. This next one, an Atlas title, and when I find Atlas titles for cheap, I try and snatch them up because they often have limited print runs. And this one here, guys, is Persona 5 Strikers, and this one looks like very much like a fun hack and slash game. I had to do a bit of research before I came into doing this pickups video to see how this game played, because I honestly thought it was like a sort of fighter, like, you know, the likes of Tekken or Dead or Alive. No, it's not. It's more of a hack and slash title. So I'm a bit of a fan of these sort of games, so I'll probably try and play this at some stage. I don't know when, but I'll definitely try. This one I picked up from work, absolute steal of a price. I think from memory it was around about $28 around there, and that is the Mafia Collection, and it's nice and sealed. I've only honestly played the first Mafia title, absolutely loved it, that old school gangster movie sort of feeling that you got from playing it. It was just truly awesome. The voice acting, the levels, oh, it's so fun. If you just keep to the campaign itself, it's a very quick game, but you can get lost with all the side missions. But I'm very keen to play Mafia 2 and Mafia 3, and I heard that they weren't as good as the first game. I could be wrong. Again, write down in the comments, guys, what you think about the Mafia titles. I'd love to know. But to have this in my collection is super awesome. I'm not sure whether I'm going to open it or not, so I don't know whether I want to try and, you know, maybe find one that's already been opened up or just find them individually. But this is just super awesome. I love looking at it up in the shelving. This one here is an open world RPG game, and this one is called Elix. Now this is set in a post-apocalyptic sort of sciencey sort of world, and this just looks right up my alley. I watched a couple of YouTubers speak quite highly of this game, and I trust their judgments, so I thought I would get this one here. I think I managed to pick it up for $20, which isn't too bad of a price, especially here in Australia, where, like everywhere in the world, everything is going up with this bloody inflation. But we're not here to learn about maths or finance, I should say. We're here to talk about games, and this one is one I think is going to be quite a fun game and maybe worth you guys out there looking at it. Now, last but not least, guys, we have Outward, the Day 1 edition, and I believe that there's going to be a PlayStation 5 version of this game, so I might end up picking up that and playing that over the PlayStation 4 version, because obviously there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be ironed out that might have been issues, and it's probably going to look better overall graphically. And you guys know that I love to play games in their best forms that you can get. I can already hear a lot of you guys saying, Rust, you should be playing a lot of these games on the PC. And yes, I know, but I just love my console games, so shut up. Anyway, yeah, this one is just another open world RPG style game where it looks like different times of the day affect the enemies that you go up against, and how the game plays out, and the dialogue as well. So that sort of element is really up my alley, and it kind of, from what I've seen so far, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Fallout New Vegas. I could be completely wrong. I haven't played it yet, but I'm just going for what I've seen, and yeah, this just looks so cool. And I have a feeling like this particular game is only going to go up in value, so I picked it up now while I could find it for cheap. Well guys, there it was, the very first episode of New Game Pickups, and I hope you enjoyed. Now, I'm going to be bringing you guys weekly videos going forward. If all goes well, you never know, something might happen, the house might explode, touch wood, I hope it doesn't, but you never know what life might bring. But I'm trying to create a backlog of videos where I am able to drop you a video every week, and you'll get that every Monday around that 8 p.m. Adelaide Eastern Standard Time, and I'll put that bit of information in the comment section below, so you guys are aware of when that's happening. So be sure to subscribe. It's really important to help build this channel and help it grow, and it continues to, which is just so exciting. But yeah, there we have it guys. So thank you very much for watching, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, fools. See you later.